Damn, I gotta try to find out a way to get my message across without dudes stealing it. Because I was the first one and the only one talking about this was a spiritual battle. Nobody else was talking about that when it came to Kendrick and Drake. Nobody else was hitting the points I was hitting. Now all of a sudden I see 10 different bloggers 2 days later after what I put up there inciting my lines. Even the breakdown of Drake. Don't battling Kendrick ever again. No, don't dare battling Kendrick ever again. The Drake breakdown, whatever. Niggas took that. Like, how can I make this content mine? You know, without dudes taking it. Because, like I said, I've been told y'all this is a spiritual battle. You feel me? And now this is where it's getting a little dark at. It's because the loser can't take the loss. You called out the God. The God came. The God showed out. The God showed you who he was. Now you so bitter and you hit so low. Like I said, you know different somewhat than Jay. Jay blocked Nas from all his music being played. Even this album that got dropped, it was blocked, and then all of a sudden you signed Nas. And now you don't hear from Nas no more until he leave you. This is what Drake is. Drake is the industry, not in the streets. Two big different things. The Lock's been explaining to you the difference. Drake is the bot. He's the bot. You heard? He's AI. He is the New World Order. He is the young face of the New World Order. Don't think it's just an old bunch of niggas in the office sitting down like, hey, they have organized prospects in every facet of life to push their agenda. And Drake is a big facet of the hip hop world to push the agenda. You heard? You got Riri with Fenty. You got Jay-Z with the business side of it. You got all these artists who have their certain agendas to bring certain people or certain souls to Satan. Remember, that's the battle at the end of the day the battle is for souls between the Most High and the Most Low. Still a battle. So you got the God. Kendrick representing the light, the true, the organic man going against the unorganic man that system is controlling. Drake is the system. He has corporations, big businesses, everybody behind him to push this agenda. The media, even these fake ass podcasts. I'm happy and I'm hoping y'all see who the podcasts are, who the real ones are, and who the fake ones, because this definitely exposed who was who. Just definitely down from Cam and Mace to academics to Joe Budden. All these niggas was pushing the narrative of Drake the whole time. That means these niggas are willing to sell you out. They willing to sell you out. These are the brothers that's against us, and this is the problem we always gonna have in our community. Is the niggas that's against us, the niggas that play like they with us, the niggas that play black, the niggas that play strength, and the whole time they taking us down behind the scenes. That's our biggest battle, bro. That's our biggest battle. Somebody as fake as Drake shouldn't be able to call so-called real ones to help him out in his defeat. Whenever you seen something like this, whenever you seen a whole label, UMG, ready to stop Kendrick album from being made, album from coming out, drop his music, want the nigga to do a public apology to this nigga Drake? When the nigga Drake already implicated that he had something to do with Existencion's death, you didn't make him apologize for that. But you want Kendrick apologize to Drake from exploiting the obvious. This is what I mean by this nigga's a part of the system. This nigga is the system. And he had to get the system behind him because you're not gonna beat the God by yourself. You heard? You're not. You gotta get your whole system on. He had to call his fathers, his daddies and them. They teasing me. BBL Drizzy is everywhere. The Drake song is the Kendrick song is everywhere. Oh my God, I can't breathe. I'm so insecure. I don't know what to do. I just signed 400 million with you guys. This will ruin my career. They already stopped following me. They already stopped doing this. We gotta stop this. Y'all involved in it too. If I lose, y'all lose. Let's make the phone call. We need Drake to do we need Kendrick to do a public apology. Why? He just signed a $400 million deal with major corporations to push their agendas. He's a major part of us pushing the agenda. He's our biggest puppet right now. We can't let that go down the drain, because if we do, the system goes down the drain. And you mean to tell me it's easy to defeat Satan? We can't let them know it's that easy. We can't let them know it can be done. We can't let them know it can be done. This is what this is all about. I keep telling y'all this is a spiritual battle between the God and the wicked, bro. See, the wicked had a God on his side one time. But the God he had on his side thought that the nigga Drake was honorable. Because this God is honorable. It's an honorable God. And his pen is just as ill as Kendrick's pen. That's why they call him Quill. His name is Daylight. He the one who wrote God's Plan. He the one who wrote Back to Back. He wrote some of Drake's biggest hits. You dig? See, the only thing Drake had to do was be honorable to that guy. Give him the credit where the credit was due. No, you couldn't because you fake. You fake. Did y'all even hear about the Bryson Tiller? Bryson Tiller just spoke out. You know he was supposed to sign the OVO, right? Remember everybody talking about that? Yeah, did you hear about why he didn't sign the OVO? It's because Drake wanted to take his first project, his baby, his first project he was coming out with, and make it his whole album. Take the nigga Bryson Tiller's whole album and make it his. Did you hear about that? Please go and look that up. This kind of dude we dealing with. You talking about, yo, he not a culture vulture. He helped artists get on. Of course, if you was the biggest puppet and I put somebody next to you, you able to make moves for them too, because they in line with you. You're gonna need them later. This is where they come in at. This is what Game, out of nowhere, going at Rick Ross. What did Rose say to the Game? For the Game to come at him like this, out of nowhere, all of a sudden. What did Rose say? Wasn't Game with Rose when it was this at 50? It was cool the whole time. What happened now? It's because Drake made the call. Yo, you owe me a favor, nigga. And these niggas, instead of saying, this is bigger than some rap shit, bro. Let me bow out and just let this be. Because your destruction, it gotta happen. You are Babylon, nigga. You have to fall. No. They're gonna bring the niggas, the fake niggas out to keep this man standing up, to keep his legs strong, to keep him from not falling. They're gonna bring the niggas out. The so-called fake ones. The ones who've been agents the whole time. The ones who've been playing like they was with the black community, with black struggle, whatever. They're gonna bring them out. They better come out or them niggas gonna be erased. You heard? You heard? And nobody's speaking about this nigga Drake throwing death threats. He could put a hit on niggas. It's a coincidence Rick Ross dissed him and 2 days later out of nowhere his plane gets shot up at? And then Drake put it in a song? Come on. You got one nigga saying that you a pedo, but you got you sitting in death situations that actually happen. So when Kendrick said it's 20v1, it's 20. Fuck 20 is the whole industry versus him and Top Dog and them. It's the whole industry. And I hope Top Dog stand firm, which I know he probably would with Kendrick. I hope he stand firm with him and don't let these niggas try to run all over him. You heard? Or something mysteriously happened to Kendrick, because if it do, then Drake's career is really over. Because the gods see what's happening. A lot of people, this battle woke a lot of people up. Like I said, this had to happen. Because this arose a lot of people who were asleep. It wasn't just about hip hop. It was about understanding what's real, what's organic, and what's not. Ain't no fucking options. It's like you go into the supermarket, you got options between number 4s, which is GMO. Number 6s is which is pesticides, and number 9s is which is organic. Ain't no variety, nigga. It's only organic, nigga. It's supposed to be no variety between real and fake. It's only supposed to be real. But we allowed that initiative to take place for fake to take place. Because a lot of niggas is fake. They scared of themselves. They don't want to introduce themselves to themselves because they know they ain't got shit to offer the world. So they rather stay in the fake facade. This is what Drake represents, the fake facade. All we know him for was abusing women, disrespecting women, sleeping with other niggas, girls, nigga getting rap battles, called the nigga the right form and all this and that. This nigga's the popular nigga with money in the hood. I call him the light version of Jim Jones in a subtle way. The light version of Jim Jones. Nigga that bought his way into the gang. A nigga that really think he a gang member. A nigga really think he tough. But there's always situations we getting beat up and disrespected and There's always these situations every so for amount of years to show the nigga that he's soft. There's always these situations, bro. So you can hide that shit all you want, but it's always gonna be a real one to check you. The same thing with 6ix9ine. You can hide, you can play all this tough guy shit all you want, but at the same time, what's in the dark come to light, and you're gonna be exposed. So this is Dre exposure right now, and he can't handle it because this wasn't like Meek, or this wasn't like Joe Button beat. This wasn't like nothing else before. This was a spiritual battle that he was not ready for. The beast has to lay down. It's about time. We've been dealing with too much fake facade, energy, people, events. All this got to go. And I salute Kendrick standing tall on his being as of one of the gods. You didn't change your way. You didn't change who you was. Just a little more weird dressing. But your message still was the same. We gonna be all right.